could be the end of it. Jones is
Bling it back, yeah. That is the final whistle. Well, that was fun, Neil. That was a hell of a good game.
Great game to watch, Mark, wasn't it?
Parkinson straight out applauding the fans. The fans again have been excellent, and the team have given them something to enjoy. Walsall looked very good with the ball, but maybe didn't pierce our defence quite often enough. And at the back, they looked a little wobbly. Wrexham certainly pierced Walsall's defence regularly, and could be a little frustrated only to get the 4 goals. But the truth of the matter is that was an impressive win, Wrexham's first win of the season, and that will add on to Saturday be a good.
Confidence-wise, it's done a world of good to the whole team. We've got another home game on Saturday. I'd like to see the same 11 start on Saturday as they did tonight, but I thought the effort, the way they worked together, the team was fantastic. The chances we created, the covering they did for each other was superb. 4 great goals by Wrexham. Lucky on own goal for Walsall, and a tricky set piece for their first goal in the first half, where they just nicked a goal in. But Foster's made 2 or 3 really good saves. Their keeper's made at least 4 excellent saves, cleared off the line by one of their defenders. I think the team tonight put in a great shift out there on the pitch. A great win, a much needed win. Well, I wouldn't say much needed win, but for morale purposes, for the fans and the players, I think that a win was maybe a must tonight. And Parky's found his team that's got the winning streak in him. So I would hope that they play the same team on Saturday.
The players are doing a lap of honour together around the pitch. And it feels appropriate that they show unity after the final whistle, because they worked so well as a unit.
Yeah,
that was very, very impressive.
Waters missed it out. Well, it wasn't an open goal, but he should have done better at the end when he was put through. We missed so many chances, and they did have a few good chances as well, but a great team performance. Some great ones down the wing. Mendy had an immense game down the wing. The number of tackles he made as well. O'Connell put in a great shift with some fantastic tackles, and very difficult to, Palmer had a good game. Lee had a great game. 4 goals from 4 different players.
Well, we're seeing the highlights now. I mean, Evans early on in goal for Walsall was magnificent. Made that great tip over to deny Wrexham, who kept the pressure on. Ford swung it in, and then Boyle's header over the keeper. Finally he was beaten. He'd made 3 world-class saves in the first 10 minutes, but he couldn't do anything about that beautifully measured header by Boyle. He'd already denied him once, Boyle, a similar header over him, which he clawed out from, well, it looked like it was beyond him, but the header by Boyle was utter perfection over him into the top corner.
The perfect cross in from Luke Young, straight onto the top of his head.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic.
Spot on. And Wrexham continued to create. Well, the Walsall threatened. Dreadful mistake by Hussey. Palmer with a magnificent volley, just launching it from 25 yards over the keeper, who'd been stranded by Hussey's mistake. Brilliant work that, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It's not an easy take for him, is it? Because he took it on the full volley. He had to watch that ball coming down at his feet and just get the right amount of weight on it to lift it over the keeper and under the bar.
It's a real textbook attempt, really, isn't it? Because he's really struck it. It's all about control rather than hitting it hard with a volley, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Then Walsall pulled the goal back with a lovely set-piece move.
Well-worked set-piece, yes.
Hussey, who made the mistake for that goal, pulling a goal back, a corner drilled short. Really good run across the keeper, and it's laid off to Hussey, who slammed it into the bottom left corner.
I think you said earlier maybe Jones should have picked him up and not given him as much time on the ball, because he had a free hit really. Nobody picked him up at all, just run straight to the box, and an excellent goal.
Lovely
bottom
touch
corner,
round the corner by Draper, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And Wrexham found themselves under pressure then. That remarkable strike by Stirk,
hit the post,
which hit the inside of the post. I think it just hit Foster as well. Could easily have gone in off the keeper, but ricocheted back out. And then Daniels had a glorious chance in the corner of the 6-yard box, and Foster did brilliantly to stand up and block his powerful low drive with his right foot. But the strike, the height he gets on it, that's a phenomenal
head.
Down
so quickly, doesn't it?
Incredible.
I think Foster thought he was going to go over, but it just dropped like a balloon, a lead balloon.
Magnificent.
Yeah.
Mendy then pulling the ball inside from the left, and Bickerstaff drilling the ball through the keeper's legs. His first league goal for Wrexham. He scored league goals for Nantwich and Carnarvon and when he was on loan. Great ball in by Mendy, lovely turn and finish by Bickerstaff. Also complained that Palmer had committed the foul on Daniels at the start of the move, but I think the replay showed that he hadn't. As Bickerstaff deserved that, didn't he, for the work rate
he put in, yeah. And that was 3-1, Mark.
And that was 3-1, and there was still plenty of fun to go, plenty of chances.
Fantastic football game to watch, isn't it? It's been a great game of football.
It was an absolute thriller, wasn't it? Wrexham then creating another chance. Jones trying to feed it in, poor clearance to Lee, and Lee drilled it into the bottom left corner. And it was at that point that you felt we got it really secure.
4-1 up.
Because Walsall did have a lot of the ball, did put pressure on it. They will have wished that Johnson maybe might have gotten to the end of more, because Johnson, of course, is their deadly finisher. But Lee with a great right-footed finish from the edge of the area.
And then after that, you didn't think Walsall didn't create a lot, did they? Yes, they had a bit of possession. We could have put the game to bed a couple of times, and we didn't, to make it 5-1.
Well, look, Connor had that shot cleared off the line, which is a fabulous clearance. Yeah. Struck it from close range, and then Walsall, of course, pulled one back right at the end as well. But by then, I think it was all sort of lost, wasn't it, for them?
Yeah, very much so. Some surprise results there. We're just getting a list of the results.
Stockport drew with Bradford. Where are the surprises? I'm lost looking at this.
MK Dons lost.
Oh yeah.
MK Dons lost. Trying to see what Gillingham we see. Gillingham won 1-0 at Sutton, so they're top with 9 points.
And Barrow are on full points as well, but they've drawn away to Accrington Stanley. So Wrexham
up
to 11th
on equal goal difference, no goal difference.
Yes, that's mad, isn't it? We exchange goals and let them in. That's a crazy pace. That's quite something. But that was a big win for us, wasn't it?
Huge win, Mark, tonight. And you know, especially in advance of Swindon coming here again on Saturday. Another home game, big home game. But that will have given the team a huge amount of confidence. And again, Parky, a lot of headaches for his team selection for Saturday.
Nice headaches.
Whether he's going to rotate, I don't know whether he's maybe doing that, I don't know. But I mean, last season we seemed to stay with the same team for most of the season, didn't we? Yeah. We found that. What's the word I'm looking for? We found the players that worked well together and created goals and defended well. And maybe still looking for that now at this time of the season. For me, as I said, that the team last Tuesday when we played here, Wigan in the Cup, I thought they played very well as a team and they looked very solid, and it was great to see that he'd made a few changes from the Wimbledon game on Saturday, you know, bringing in Luke Young and Ford in, and Bickerstaff up front, and I think that made a difference again tonight. And that's the decision he's going to have to make on Saturday. You know, does he keep those three players in and keep the likes of O'Connor on the bench and Cannon? We shall have to wait to see Saturday, but for me, I'd stick with the starting lineup we had tonight because I think they were superb.
Final question, man of the match, who are we going for? Mark.
I've got a name.
I'm sure you're going to go. Yeah, you're going to go for. Me, I'd have gone for O'Connell, but your might be different. Your might going to go for Lee.
Who's going for Lee?
You?
Me,
Yeah. It's a tough call, but yeah, we'll go for Lee. Lee showed the energy he had last season. He scored a great goal. He seemed to have the recharge. I said to you, I don't know whether I was on air or off there, but I thought he looked a bit tired in the first game against the MK Dons, but tonight he seemed re-energised and he was full of running. His tricks were back tonight. You know, he took on players, scored a great goal. So yeah, Elliot Lee, nice one, fully deserved. But there was 4 or 5 players we could have chose out there tonight and put in a great performance. By the way, your litter truck's still there on the bridge, Mark. I must be waiting for you to take you home. You're going to follow behind in your car.
So, with my journey home sorted,
I reckon it's probably time to say goodbye. Hope you've all enjoyed it. And
Sorry, Mark. I was just going to say we'll see you all again on Saturday.
Yeah. If you're lucky, guys.
Yep.
No, it's been great fun as always. Thanks to all the Arts Wrexhams. Thanks for being patient when I failed to get through in the second half because the game gets exciting. But the final score of Wrexham 4, Walsall 2. We're Mark Griffiths and Neil Williams from Wrexham AFC.